Aries, hello, and welcome back to Bohemian Path Tarot. I'm Jen, and today we're doing June readings. I've got the Unfolding Path Tarot here. I'm going to go ahead and give the deck a really good shuffle. You may know that I like to sort of fast forward through the shuffling, so I will see you on the other side of the shuffle for your reading. Okay, Aries, let's see what we've got. Four of Wands, the Empress, Death, and the Page of Pentacles. Oops, here we go. All right, let's get this all organized. Okay. Wow. Okay, starting with the Page of Pentacles, I read pages as messages or messengers. So this could either be an actual person coming in with a message for you, usually a younger person, could even be like a family member with a message for you. But Pentacles tend to be about resources or jobs or something to do with money, stability, that sort of thing. It could be about learning about finances, resources, money, jobs. So this could be something about needing to finance something like a child needing help with financing college or a house or a summer vacation, something like that. It could be, you could be investigating something like that, looking into information and gathering information about financing something. This could be you looking for a new job. I think for more Aries watching, this is probably something about looking to fund some sort of personal project or vacation or investigating how to fund something personal or looking into a vacation. We've got an interesting kind of combo of cards here. So let's move forward and see if we can kind of put together the scenario for this. But in any case, it looks like you may be needing funds for taking a trip or for a personal project or a personal upgrade. And the reason why I say possibly a trip or a personal project is because of the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a super happy card. It usually comes up for things like weddings or graduations. Now, this could be yours, or this could be a family member's or a friend's. So it could be that you need to raise funds, or you could be making arrangements to go on a, like a location wedding. Or it could be that you're traveling to see a family member graduate, or it could be you're helping other folks come to your wedding or your graduation, that sort of thing. So it could be a lot of communicating around travel or making practical arrangements around setting up or coordinating this sort of this special event, whatever it is. It could also be setting up a home after graduating or after a wedding, and kind of the financial piece around that, whether you're buying a home or helping a family member set up a home. That could be a very exciting June. And of course, following that, very exciting, the Four of Wands is very much an exciting, event, positive event that you share with friends and family members and loved ones. So you have a kind of a success, but it's a success that you share with other, like you, a celebration you want to share with other people, and it's kind of a significant milestone, like a life milestone that you want to share with other people. So whether it's your own personal milestone or you're sharing a friend or a family member's milestone, you know, it seems to be like there could be some sort of practical planning involved in whatever that is. And the next card then is the Empress. Now, the Empress, of course, is the mama card. It's a card all about fertility, not necessarily like actual pregnancy, although maybe that is coming up for one or two of you. It could be your own, or again, a family member or a close friend could actually be experience literal pregnancy. This could be, for most folks, a metaphorical pregnancy or a metaphorical fertility that coming from this success, whether it's a wedding or a graduation, there's a period of absolute sort of fertility of ideas, like building a metaphorical nest, where they're, you know, after a wedding, you're kind of building a home, starting to build a life, kind of that nesting piece. Or after a graduation, you know, you kind of start building a new life, and there's all those changes that come with that, right? And there's an abundance of ideas, you know, after this sort of celebration. You have this kind of picture of what you need next in your life in the next phase. So there's a lot of energy and a lot of creativity towards building that next phase. And that's absolutely what the Empress represents. The Empress is also really good at sort of nurturing that next phase, being able to, even if she doesn't do all of the physical work herself, even if she doesn't, and I'm just using female pronouns just because traditionally she's represented as a female character, but no matter your gender or expression, you know, it represents a time when you are bringing something new into the world, where you have all of these creative ideas and you're nurturing them. It's not something that happens overnight. So even though you have all these ideas and all this sort of, my apologies for my phone going off in the background, even though you have all of these ideas and all of this sort of energy and drive to sort of get things done, it's a slower moving energy, just like the pregnancy, you know, takes a few months for the sort of baby to gestate. Is that the word I'm looking for? You know, this is a longer kind of term project, kind of whatever you're building after this success or celebration over here. And it may take some funds, whatever you're building. Now, finally, here we have the Death card. And of course, any fan of the tarot knows that the Death card doesn't mean literal death, it means transformation. So, whatever it is that is celebrated over here naturally means that there's a change that has to happen, a complete transformation. So like when you graduate from school, like if it's a college graduation, you're no longer a student. Now you have to move into the working world, right? So that's a whole new role shift. The student dies, and now there's a working person. So it's a mini death. It's a transformation, though. Or if you go from being a single person to being a married person, the single person dies, and now there is a married person. I mean, the single person doesn't really die, but it's the role that dies, right? Or if you go from being a person who has never been a parent to a person who has a child, the non-parent dies, and now you get what I'm saying. So there's a transformation here. Whatever is going on in June is a big deal thing. it ends with a complete transformation. So this celebration that might require some funds, that's really huge. And whether it's your celebration or you're helping a friend or a family member to celebrate, it's kind of huge. But whether it's your own or friends or family member, it does lead to something that you're building or creating or nurturing into this world. There's some project that you are going to maybe start in June, even if you don't give birth to it in June. Both the Empress and the Death cards are major arcana cards, which mean even if they start here in June, these are kind of longer lasting energy. These are big deal cards, so we can't, you know, these are longer kind of term projects. So maybe though they'll start here, they'll take longer to, fully form, fully complete. But wow, this looks like a happy, exciting June for you, Aries, with much more to come, a much more that you're building, much more to be proud of. That, some really exciting foundations are laid in June, and with a really big deal year coming up. Yeah, Aries, I'm noticing all the flowers in this card, in this spread. All of these cards, even the Death card has flowers. And flowers traditionally symbolize, success. While there's an ending over here and a completion over here, there's obviously, it comes with a new beginning. These endings come with new beginnings, and it's a really positive foundations that you're building and building towards great success. I would say there's something that maybe you're starting, or that will take longer to build, and maybe the harvest is going to be later in the year, September, October-ish. That's kind of hinted in the Death card. I want to validate that for you. What an exciting reading. Thank you so much for dropping by, Aries. Please take good care of yourself. Until next time, bye for now.